Battle Creek, of course, known as the Cereal City, but tonight the city's largest employer will soon have a new owner. An iconic local company will soon be part of a multinational giant in the food industry. Thanks for joining us on News Channel 3 at 6. I'm Andy Dominiani.
And I'm Jessica Hardhorn. WK Kellogg announcing today it's being sold to Italian candy company Ferrero for $3.1 billion. We have live team coverage in Battle Creek, starting with News Channel 3's Tyler Brummett. And Tyler, you're hearing from city leaders about this tonight.
Yeah, we are, Jess and Andy. In a statement, the city says it's still very early in this process. They say, though, that they're hopeful for the future, but they want more information from the two companies involved. WK Kellogg has been a staple of Battle Creek for years. In a statement Thursday, Mayor Mark Banke says, "We welcome Ferrero to Battle Creek. We look forward to building a strong long-term relationship that supports their success and secures their presence in our community for years to come." Battle Creek's interim city manager Ted Deering says WK Kellogg has shown a strong commitment to Battle Creek since its formation. We are hopeful that this commitment will continue under Ferrero's ownership. Reports began circulating about the company's future Wednesday, but it wasn't until Thursday morning when WK Kellogg publicly confirmed the plans. It's a $3.1 billion deal with Ferrero as the buyer. People might recognize the brand for Ferrero Rocher and Nutella. We're also told the Italy-based company will acquire all equity of WK Kellogg for $23 a share. That's more than a 30% jump from earlier this week for shareholders. Once the deal is done, WK Kellogg stock will no longer trade on the New York Stock Exchange floor. Now, this is the latest in a series of business moves for WK Kellogg in 2022. Kellogg actually spun off its cereal brands to become WK Kellogg. Its snack unit became known as Kellanova. It was bought by Mars last year. Now, I reached out to both companies for an on-camera interview. Both of them declined. The city also did not have anyone for an on-camera interview today. We're live tonight in Battle Creek. Tyler Brummett, News Channel 3.
All right, Tyler, thanks. We are hearing, however, from the union for the workers at WK Kellogg. They say they're relieved because the union says the deal for them means more job security. Trevor Beidelman is the president and business agent for BCTGM, otherwise known as Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Workers, and Grain Millers. He says he's not worried about Ferrero's potential buyout of Kellogg. Beidelman says the union's biggest concern with the proposal is their contract situation. However, he says Ferrero informed the union that they will honor their contracts, which expire in October of next year. The employees attended a town hall meeting this morning as Kellogg CEO Gary Pilnick explained how the process goes. Beidelman called the conversations positive.
I've been here for 20 years. I'm a fourth generation employee. My son just started there as summer help as a fifth generation employee. I want to make sure it's there for the long term. So this seems very like a very good thing for us.
Beidelman says the union was unaware of the purchase until it was made public. They were told things would be business as usual for them.
Well, the two companies and shareholders are not the only ones impacted by this major buyout. The news sent shockwaves across West Michigan with mixed reaction from those in the Cereal City. And our live team coverage continues tonight with News Channel 3's Autumn Pitcher. Autumn, you spoke with local business owners who have a lot to say about this.
Yes, many are worried about what will happen to the household name WK Kellogg. But it's important to note that both companies have not yet disclosed that information on whether or not the name will stay. Now, I spoke to other business owners today who feel optimistic over the change, and they feel the new company will bring with it an economic boost.
That is a big name here in the community, and I wish that it would have stayed along the lines that Mr. Kellogg had wanted it to.
Mary Ann Vassallo is the owner of Barista Blues, a cafe that's been around for decades in Battle Creek. She's disappointed in the potential sale of WK Kellogg, saying the company is a longtime staple in town and what the Cereal City was built off of.
I remember the stories of the original Mr. Kellogg, of how community-oriented he was and, you know, supporting the schools, the churches, the communities.
Other restaurant owners like Paul Conkey with the Griffin Grill and Pub are optimistic of the change.
It looks like the stock market reacted very well overnight.
Conkey is hopeful the Bayer Italian candy company Ferrero will not only invest and grow Kellogg's brands, but help be a boost for local businesses.
Hopefully they come in with a whole new attitude towards breakfast foods or foods in general. They're acquiring some very iconic brands, all of those brands, and the tradition of Battle Creek. It's something that we want to see continue.
Some fun facts, Kellogg goes all the way back to 1894, and that's when the first corn flakes were created. Now the company has been operational for nearly 120 years. They have 750 employees in the state of Michigan, and nearly half of those employees work right here in Battle Creek. In Battle Creek, Autumn Pitcher, News Channel 3.
All right, Autumn, thank you. Now, Ferrero started in Alba, Italy. That's in extreme northern Italy in 1946. It has grown into one of the largest sweet packaged food companies in the world. They are the company behind Nutella, Kinder, Butterfinger, Keebler, and more. Ferrero has more than 61,000 employees worldwide. I was able to sit down and speak with a marketing professor from Western Michigan University about how this multi-billion-dollar multinational acquisition could impact Kellogg's. You can see that full interview on our YouTube page right now. Just search WWMT News. And of course, you can find more information on the deal on our website. That's WWMT.com.